So we've just watched The Breakfast Club.
I have a lot to say.
I thought you'd like it.
Yeah, you were right. That was amazing. Okay, first of all, the whole premise, I guess, of the whole thing, just 5 characters talking to each other in an enclosed space for hours. I've never really seen a movie like that before.
It's kind of like a play. It's more like a play.
Yeah, it's more like a play.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing I've really seen with that kind of premise, same people locked in an enclosed space for an indefinite amount of time, is that episode of Doctor Who, like Midnight, but that was horror. So, like, that's just really interesting, because I've never seen anything like that before. And it explored it so well. Right, second, the characters. Like, just the whole way that it was exploring, like, the actual people behind the stereotypes. That was... just that kind of character exploration, that, like, and the interactions they had with one another.
The
Wow.
relationships with their parents.
Yeah, the relationships with their parents. And also, just the way the whole thing was filmed, and you could definitely tell when stuff was getting serious, was when, like the camera started moving, but really slowly, focusing on one character. And the music, there wasn't any music except when people actually started talking about their feelings.
Yeah.
And also how you could see the characters, like, opening up to one another more, and as you start learning more about them, and you never really you don't learn their names right away. It takes a while.
But that's because they don't know each other's names.
They don't know
to
each
begin
other's
with.
names.
So you're getting to know them as they're getting to know each other.
Yeah, you're going through this with the characters. You, in a sense, are one of them, because all these people, you know these people.
At the beginning, were you wondering why you were watching this?
No,
No?
I saw it, and then I was like, oh, okay, I get it now.
You were drawn in right from the start?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Like the opening scene where each of them are in the car, and they're talking to the parents. You immediately get a clue as to who these people are. And it's just... It's so good! It's so good! And I love that.
They're discovering themselves and each other.
Yeah.
At the same time.
And it's
Because
ambiguous, you've got no idea. Like, that's the whole point. You don't know what's going to happen on Monday.
No.
You don't know whether, are Claire and Bender going to be boyfriend and girlfriend? Or is it just totally, like, you've got no idea? Are they all going to ignore Brian? Or are they all going to be pals?
I mean, I hope they're all gonna be pals. I hope so. I mean, the whole thing about, like, especially, I know it's parts of this can definitely be timeless, because, as I said...
Oh, the whole thing is timeless.
The whole thing is timeless.
I mean, it's like, obviously the clothes and the music and everything, but the characters and the whole...
are timeless, because you know these people.
Yeah.
I can name people that I know that act very similarly to those characters. And also the whole thing about, are we going to become our parents? Like,
oh my god!
am I going to become my parents? Am I? I mean, to be honest,
How terrible would that be?
I wouldn't have a problem with that. I mean, come on. Alright, try and think back when you were my age.
Oh
you
yeah,
think
no, but I never.
that you would have been similar to me?
No, I never thought I was going to become my parents. That just wasn't a thing. I knew I was very... If there was any...
And you haven't?
No, of course I haven't. But I was very certain about that. With no, like, kind of shade on my parents. But I just knew that
That you weren't?
No, that I wasn't. No.
I know, and I'm probably gonna be like you, to be honest.
I mean, I am kind of like, you know, it's not that I'm not. Like, I have aspects of their personalities because they're my parents, but
I think the theme was if you've got abusive parents,
yeah,
then
yeah.
that travels through the generation.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
about
generation-
it's intergenerational trauma,
Yeah.
but also like Claire, you know, the thing is like it's not always obvious because Claire has abusive parents, but they would never think they were. Like her dad is overindulgent.
Yeah.
And that's made very clear. That's the whole thing. It's made very clear at the beginning. She's spoiled, but then she actually understands that him spoiling her like that is actually an FU to her mum.
Yeah.
Like, so it's not actually because he just loves her so much that that's what he does for her. So it comes with strings.
Yeah. And like,
Takes
see, Alison, is that her name?
Alison, yeah.
Alison. Yeah, I was just sort of calling her Maya the whole time because that just came into my head and I'm like, yeah, she looks like a Maya. Like, I was calling her Lamb at first, but that was before she started talking.
So this is the quiet one.
Yeah, the quiet one.
But, you know, only in the sense that she didn't say much to begin with, but she's obviously not quiet. But
She's not.
Do you believe that she just didn't have anything better to do?
I mean, yeah.
That's why she was there.
I think so.
But I think, because what you get, again, that clearly her mum probably just doesn't have time for her and ignores her. Because the first thing that you see is that she tries to kind of say bye and her parent just drives off. And even the teacher and the janitor,
Yeah,
you know,
the
like you're
teacher.
like, oh my god, I hate him. But then that scene between the two of them, you're like, but he's actually like really, you know, kind of
He's-
unsatisfied and
yeah.
disillusioned, and his life's not what he expected it to be. And
He
that, you know,
was
that's it,
probably,
why is it
like-
he would have been Bender probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, or maybe a Brian, I don't know, but
But he continued the cycle. So I guess it's about, like, well, it's about intergenerational trauma and how that passes through
yeah, but also just about being a teenager.
being a
and-
teenager in the 80s and also being a teenager.
Oh, very.
I'm glad you
It's a
liked it.
success there.
Very good.
Now you want to watch it again.
Maybe I'll take notes.
Yeah.
Wait, there's lots of other John Hughes films
You can,
that we can
take
watch.
you take inspiration for your writing for your own
Yes.
ideas. Good.
But we absolutely have to watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off.